Okay, so last question is, what does it mean to be a woman?
What does it mean to be a woman?
What does it mean to be a woman? What does it mean to be a woman?
What does it mean to be a woman?
What does it mean to be a woman? What does it mean to be a woman?
What does it mean to be a woman?
I wish I knew. I'm still learning what it means to be a woman.
It's like a broad and straight. It depends on how you're looking at it, I think, for me.
To be a woman means to nurture. And I don't just mean others, I mean yourself, myself.
I'm gonna go back to what I said at the beginning and say that to be a woman is to be magical.
Being a woman means, even in the modern world, we have all of these expectations. I think that for a long time, especially given my background coming from the Bahamas, the things that women go through have kind of been put into the category of weakness, or showing things that are more expected from women and feminine beings to be considered weakness. But I feel like women are naturally strong as fuck. Like, we have to deal with growing humans, carrying them in our bodies, bringing them forth into the world, nurturing them from our bodies once we do that. And that never ends. That feeling of needing to nurture and take care of, even if it's not on our own children, we meet partners and friends and all these different people, and we take care and we bring up and we raise. And I don't think that anything weak could do those things.
There's a wisdom that comes from occupying this body that's capable of giving life.
But I think womanhood in relationship to my body, my capacity to, you know, like be able to have a child or whatever, I'm starting to realize that more. Like get into touch with like the powers of my body as a woman.
I think that as women we have this connection to the life source. It's what I'm most excited about. It's what makes me excited to age as a woman. When I'm in a natural environment, I feel part of it. I feel like part of the life source, and I feel this visceral connection to the living and the breathing and the living and the dying that happens all around me.
And I'm starting to add more spiritual meaning to everything, to my body. For example, when like the menstruation cycle, I'm attaching feelings of when I bleed out like old rotten feelings. I bleed out all these negative energies, like just adding spiritual meanings to it, instead of it being like a hassle, or instead of it being like, oh, I hate being on my period. Let it be an experience that's better. Let it be an experience that's more spiritual. Understand that this is my body, and I have to, like, you have to learn to live in your home. You have to learn to clean your home. You have to learn to like love your home.
I think for me, because like, I think gender is just a weird construct, so it, like, you know, it's kind of like not a thing anyway. But I think being a woman is, I think being a woman is a large group of people, like in the world, especially in like a gender sense, like a large group of people are women, and all of them collectively, all of them, all trans women, all cis women, all like people, women's experiences all over the world and what they want and what they need, like all of those things and all of those people and their experiences are what define what a woman is. And I'm just one of those women, defining my own experience as a woman and defining an experience that a woman is having and had in my own past and will have in the future. That's really it. Like, I am exploring that for myself in every sincere way that I can. I'm adding to the definition of what a woman is, and I think all women are. And you know, there isn't a specific way to be a woman, because heck knows that's changed so much over the years. Anyways, it's not consistent, and all of the women in the past also define what a woman was or is, right?
I'm still figuring it out, you know? Even today, even just talking about it, like, we don't talk about these things out loud. We don't share these stories and these experiences out loud, so it's still processed for me. I don't think I have my answer yet.
To be a woman is a journey. It's a process of moving towards that enrichment and the wisdom that comes from the connection between woman and earth and community. It's powerful and it's wild, and I'm so excited. I'm so thrilled, and I'm happy to have been able to witness the journeys of other strong women and to see how they get better with age and really come into themselves. There's not one singular culminating moment, but there is an understanding that seems to be reached of my place in the world and my connection to everything. That's what it means to be a woman to me.
Being a woman, that is my root, that is my ground, and I have to learn my world like that. I have to learn my body like that. So I think that's a lot of what it means to be a woman, attaching meaning to every aspect of you. Your body, see it as powers or see it as like something greater. That's how I think.
Because there's so many definitions and ways to describe what it means to be a woman in the various experiences that we all have, but I think it's safe to say that every experience has or is magical in its own way.
Showing emotions and tears and crying and being able to be vulnerable, and then after all of that still wipe your face off and do the hard shit. I feel like that is admirable and almost godlike. The fact that, you know, we have women that could come from the shittiest background and story and homes and have the worst things done to them, and after all of that have your body taken away from you, your rights, everything, and still find the strength to stand up for yourself and stand up for other people and other women. I think that it's a blessing that feel as deeply as I do. A lot of times it feels debilitating and it feels very overwhelming, but I think that my tears and my emotion and my feelings and my giving puts more into this world that people can draw from in a positive way. And I feel like that is a particular gift that women possess. We are givers. We are givers of life, of love, shelter, comfort. And I think womanhood is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Hard, but beautiful.